And so this glory of God, if the glory of God is going to be revealed, it can only be revealed, Deacon Minnick, to someone who has a revelation. Now, there are three types of revelation generally. Let me give you these three. Write these three down. We'll come back to them in a couple of weeks. The first type of revelation is what's called general revelation. Say general. General revelation. Psalm 8, we were there last week when I considered the heaven, the moon, and the stars, and everything else God made. General revelation is when you get a sense of who God is from the general conditions around you. The songwriter, every time I hear a newborn baby cry or touch a leaf or see the sky, then I know why I believe. That's general revelation. General revelation means that it's no real theological doctrine. There are no specific rules and regulations, but I get a sense that there is a God somewhere. I may not call God God. I may not understand God the way the Bible describes God, but I know that behind the thunder and the clouds and the rain and the snow and the water, that there had to be a great beginning somewhere, a great cause that got things started. Even if there was a big bang, somebody had to pull a trigger. That's general revelation. Then we have what we call special revelation. Special revelation. Special revelation is when we come to see God through the miraculous. In biblical times, the miraculous was Jesus walking on water, turning water into wine, healing a man by a pool who was there 38 years. But there's some miraculous that goes on right now when grandma goes to the hospital after having been told you need surgery because you got a blockage, and after being prepped for surgery, goes into the operating room, and the doctor looks inside and can't find anything. Or when the doctor tells your pastor at 25 years old, you have been stricken with rheumatoid arthritis, I've got to operate on you now, the best I can do, but within 5 years, you will be crippled, and 40 years later, I'm not even close to crippled. That's special revelation. Special revelations when the doctor gives you 6 months to live and 16 years later you're walking around looking like you're normal. That's special revelation is when God does what nobody else could do, and there's no other way to explain it but God. Special revelation. Special revelation is one of our members is diagnosed with cancer and told that, among other things, you can't have children, and now she got 3 children all in their teens, every one of them healthy. Special revelation. There's general revelation where you just kind of see stuff and you know that there's got to be a God somewhere. Special revelation is when something so miraculous happens, you'd have to be a fool not to believe in God. And then there's direct revelation where God talks directly to you. You're riding down the highway, hear a voice, and the radio's not on. You're sleeping in bed, and by the time you wake up, you say, something told me. When you're urged to drive down Route 27, when you normally drive down Route 1, and on Route 1 there was an 18-car crash, and a little something that told you to ride down 27 was not a bird. Direct revelation. Every now and then you ought to have some direct revelation. God ought to tell you something that nobody else hears, nobody else knows, and nobody else could have told you.